Ooh, this is a nice place. Whoa, hey, you got a dog as well? Whoa. Yo, they left the whole place open. Are they bunnies? What? So it took me a little too long to cover this situation because I was busy robbing houses, but it was just a prank though, so I can't get in trouble. Now, speaking of bad pranks, also known as crimes, I thought we would talk about the most recent up-and-coming prankster, Mizzy. Mizzy first came to my attention similar to everybody else's with the video of him just walking into random people's houses. My first thought was, isn't this illegal? So I decided to do a little bit of research, do some digging, and figure out who this person was and what he does. So Mizzy is a TikTok prankster. I'm putting it in air quotes because crimes are not pranks. Mizzy is a TikTok prankster who basically became popular from walking into people's houses, but it didn't start there. He'd posted a bunch of videos previously about like him just walking into the staff areas of public places like McDonald's and stuff like that. But it then quickly evolved into the most just insane degeneracy I've ever witnessed. A lot of the videos have been taken down, so I kind of had to scramble to try and grab all of the ones that I could find. So we're going to look at some of them today, and some of them are only like a few seconds long. So some of the first videos was just him riding a bike into stores and other shops and stuff like that. But I'm surprised this one video didn't just stop him from doing it altogether. Mizzy rides the bike about 4 feet into the store before he's absolutely sent to the shadow realm. This video is 6 seconds long. He lasted the length of a Vine video in that store. That is like a boxer getting knocked out before he even makes it up the steps into the ring. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a rental bike, so like he's not even getting his money's worth. He probably put like $5 into that and got 10-20 cents out of it. But you know what they say, you gotta spend money to make money. And Mizzy is spending money for sure. But anyway, Mizzy is a resilient fella. He didn't stop there. After this, he was only more motivated to keep making pranks, but he was kind of running out of ideas, so he asked random people on the street to give him ideas for pranks. And that is where we get the McDonald's clip.
Run through there, jump over that counter, run around the kitchen. Say nothing.
I come, we have to do a quick on a quick thing, 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 on a quick thing. Oh shit! What are you doing?
Yo, he did the Fortnite dance. You see, this video is funny because Fortnite. So Mizzy did almost make the same mistake as last time. The moment he jumped behind the counter, he almost took his own head off with the ice cream machine. Wait, maybe that's why the ice cream machine is never working at McDonald's, because there's always people just nosediving behind the counter, taking it out and breaking it. People weren't going to be upset about the fact that there was a kid running around in the kitchen. They were going to be upset because they can't get a McFlurry now. Anyway, he tries to do a second lap around the kitchen, but he gets cut off. So like a wounded animal, he does what nobody would have thought. He starts flossing. You remember the dance from last decade? Yeah, Mizzy's bringing it back apparently. But the Mizzy magnum opus comes from the home invasion pranks. They're not called home invasion pranks, but that is generally what it is, just home invasion, and then I'm just gonna put prank on the end of it. He'd done a few of these before, but one of them absolutely blew up on TikTok, which, as I mentioned earlier, is how I and probably you found out about him. It is a clip of Mizzy and 2 of his friends just walking into a stranger's house and then sitting on their couch.
Get into random houses, let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James.
James.
You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
James.
Is this where the study group is?
No. No. What door number is this?
No. Study group. Wait, this is not where the study group is.
I got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group.
Now, I want you to put yourself in the shoes of the homeowner. You are taking care of your kids, and then suddenly a group of strangers enter your home and just start walking through the rooms. I don't think I need to convince anybody, but that is scary. You don't know what somebody is capable of when they walk into your house. And I guess we're lucky that this person kicked Mizzy out as early as he did, because for all we know, he could have just gone into the kitchen and started Fortnite dancing on the counter. Anyway, this actually got a lot of attention onto Mizzy, the bad attention that he expected, and it actually ended up getting him arrested and fined for it. And so he ended up on Piers Morgan's show. I don't like Piers Morgan very much, but he kind of does this thing where he brings on somebody that is generally disliked, so then you kind of have to side with Piers Morgan. For example, he did it with Andrew Tate, then Kanye West, then Ben Shapiro, then Andrew Tate again, and then Andrew Tate for a third time. The interviews usually go for about 40 minutes to like an hour, but Mizzy was going for world records because he only made the show go for 10 minutes before Piers was just done with him. So I'm actually going to watch the whole thing, but I'm just going to cut down to the best parts. Oh boy, it's that time again. Got to chuck on the headphones.
Good evening to you.
Hello, Piers. Long time no see.
What do you mean long time no see?
Last time I hopped on your thing with my friend.
Oh, that's right. You appeared in the background, didn't
Yeah,
you? When we were
mate.
doing an
Yeah,
interview,
mate.
Okay, well, I'm not your mate. What I am is...
Perfect start already. All right, mate. I'm not your mate. He just doesn't want any part of it.
Why cause so much alarm and distress to so many people? Do you get your kicks out of doing that?
Not necessarily, but you could say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them.
So he mentions that people are getting upset over something that doesn't involve them. Mizzy, that is called empathy. When you are upset over something that is happening to somebody else, that's just because you're putting yourself in that person's shoes. It's empathy. I'm sure that is something that you know about. You're only like 18 years old, I think, but that is something that you learn about in life when you're like 10. And if you haven't learned about empathy at that age, you might be a sociopath.
All right.
Like you're jumping on Jewish people.
See, I was
right, who
jumping
are
on
already...
Jewish people. Hold up, wait
Yeah,
a minute,
well, you
wait a minute, no, stop.
You did.
Cool, it was a Jewish person, cool. But there was a trend going around on TikTok called 300. I've done this to numerous people, black people, white people, age, any types of people. I don't discriminate. So don't stop saying Orthodox Jewish person like I only targeted him and it was only him that I went for.
It's just weird that he keeps saying this thing, like he's trying to defend himself by saying, I didn't just do it to the Jewish person. I didn't just say, do you want to die to a woman? I said it to a man. I think Piers just said, you shouldn't say it to anybody. You shouldn't do it to anybody. He's like, hold on, I'm not a fucking animal. I didn't just jump over a Jewish person. I jumped over a black person, I jumped over a white person, I jumped over an Asian person, jumped over a mother, a father, a homeless person. You're not making a case for yourself at all.
It was a trend. I just done it for a trend.
What's the
Literally
trend?
simple as.
What's the trend?
300, jump over someone at the time of the beat.
You know what was a trend? A trend was like the Harlem Shake. A trend was like the mannequin challenge. I don't know what the trends are of jumping over random unsuspecting pedestrians. It's getting worse and more brain rot like as time goes on. I think that if I scrambled my way through certain websites, I could find kill a person on the street challenge. I think that is what it has devolved to. There's somebody that'll be like, oh yeah, it was just this trend that popped up on TikTok where we walk up and kill a man or a woman or a homeless person or an Orthodox Jewish person. Hey, I didn't just kill a Jewish person, okay? I killed an Asian person, I killed a black person, I killed a white person.
As long as you get a laugh...
I have remorse for all of these
You
things.
don't have any remorse.
What do you mean I don't have any remorse? How are you telling me?
You have no
Are you in my
remorse.
life? Do you live in my life?
Huh?
Are you there for my pranks? Have you been there in my life?
What's your life? Tell me.
You tell me my life.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this?
What do you mean
What's
tell me
happened
about
to
my
you that makes you think you're justified in doing this?
What do you mean tell me about my life?
Well, you said you
trying to
know
get
nothing
onto
about
me
your
because I'm
life.
black?
Tell me about your
Is it
life.
because you're trying to get onto me because I'm black? Because I guarantee if
Because
it was a
you're
white
black?
person, yeah.
Huh? What? Mizzy says, you don't know anything about my life. And then Piers says, okay, tell me about your life. And he said, why are you getting on to me about my life? Is it because I'm black?
It doesn't matter. Love or hate, it still brings views.
Why do you prefer to do the hateful stuff?
It's not like I prefer to do the hateful stuff. It's just like it's easier to do the hateful stuff.
Why are you laughing? You think
And
it's fun?
obviously, I don't think it's fun. But my fan base thinks it's funny and it's we outside, innit? It's a movement. But
What's the
deep
movement?
down,
What's the movement?
Deep down, being free and not letting anyone tell you nothing. That's why I can do all of this stuff. I'm the most hated person on the internet right now.
I don't think encouraging people that are only younger than you, because Mizzy is 18 years old, and the only people that are probably like his fans, I assume, I'm gonna do like the dumb thing that everyone does, but I'm assuming that all of his fans are young kids. I don't think encouraging people to be like, don't give a shit what anybody says, be free, be you. I understand be you, but maybe don't just commit various crimes because you want to like be free and be you or whatever. I don't think that's a good message to spread to the youth. What he is spreading to his fan base is people are going to tell you what you're doing is wrong, but be your own person, do what you want. Is that not raising any red flags for anybody that you're telling everybody that's like under 18 to do whatever they want and don't care what other people say? But not in the sense of like, you're your own person, you can do what you want as long as it's inside of the boundaries of the law.
Let me tell you, we're going to put both of ourselves out of this misery and we'll just end it there because
Yeah, I
you
think
are,
we should end it
as I said at the
because, like,
start,
bro.
you're just a complete moron.
And so are you.
So until you,
You just
stop being a
talk over
moron,
people, bro.
you will be
You just
treated
talk
like a
over
moron.
people, bro.
You are Mizzy,
The man didn't really
the
know.
moron. For the
Boxing
record,
match
he
in
wasn't paid
August.
for this,
Boxing match in
obviously.
August.
I
We
feel like
outside.
paying viewers actually, having to
Keep
put up with
showing
it.
Well, that was a mess. I want to summarize that a little bit. Mizzy is invited onto Piers' show. He's basically saying, I am my own person. I don't listen to anybody. Even if somebody tells me that what I'm doing is wrong, I am going to still be my own person and I'm not going to listen to them. So since that interview, the pranks have calmed down, probably because he can't post anything on social media without permission from somebody. So the pranks are on hold at the moment, hopefully forever. Don't know if that's going to be the case. But while I was searching through Mizzy's old clips, I found something crazy. So the Sidemen, a very popular YouTube channel, hosted a charity soccer match with a bunch of really famous creators back in September of 2022. And guess who was there? The man himself, Mizzy. No, he wasn't on the team, but he was on the pitch. Check this out.
We have got a situation here, that's why you're hearing the boos. Mark Clattenburg's not seen it though. We're still going here for the YouTube All-Stars. Could be a chance for Nico Milana! It's in! It's in! It's 2-0 to the All-Stars! I mean, no one saw this coming!
He celebrated with the guy in the GoPro. Was that set up?
Yeah, that guy running onto the pitch, recording the goal, that was Mizzy. He's been here all along. And after connecting all of the dots, I made a very drastic realization of Mizzy. Mizzy is the Bill Clinton kid. You remember the guy from the Game Awards that was like talking about his Orthodox rabbi Bill Clinton? The guy that has been everywhere and now streamers are actually scared of him because he ends up everywhere and like always in people's streams and stuff like that. He just sneaks in and then just ends up being on camera. And that is Mizzy, sneaking into places he shouldn't be and scaring people. Anyway, I know Mizzy probably isn't going to stop doing pranks, especially because everyone is talking about him at the moment, including myself. Mizzy, stop doing pranks, please. You're going to get in trouble. Thanks for watching. Be safe and don't do crime.